Hey you guys, it's Uriah here, also known as Unknown Duelist, Gamer 902, 902 Gamer, whatever you want to call me. Oops, hold on. You see my laptop, watching some Tom and Jerry. Anyway, my deck list right now is my Gusto Psychic deck. It's one of almost all my duels on Dueling Network. Anyway, first we have 2 Cam Serenity of Gusto, then 2 Dark Simorg. Then we got 2 Esper Girls, 2 Gusto Goldos, we have 1 Squirrel, then we have 1 Hush Psychic Surlik, then we have 1 Hope Gusto, 1 Falco, no, 2 Falco, I'm sorry, 1 Marauding Captain, 1 Psychic Commander, 1 Reese of Gusto, 2 Tour Guides from the Underworld, and 1 Tour Bus from the Underworld. Don't get that confused, guys. Then we have 2 Silent Psychic Wizards and 3 Wind the Priestess of Gustos. This deck is based on synchro summoning these guys, because their effects are just crazy. One time with this deck I've gained I had 15,000 life and was just whipping this kid's ass. Anyway, the spell cards are Emergency Teleport, Kaiser Coliseum for tight situations, Monster Reborn as always, and I have 2 emergency teleports, 2 Kaisers just to say, 2 Psychonesis, 1 Magical Stone activation, 1 Thunder Crash, 1 Blessing for Gusto, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes, 1 Compose, 2 Compose, 1 Mirror Force, and 3 Wind Arts. Alright, so these traps like Bottomless, Compose, Mirror Force, you can put whatever you want, like Dimensional, Prison, Negate Attack. Those are just for the tight situations. The extra deck, well not extra deck, but the side deck I use when I'm beating a noob and he wants a rematch, so I use something like Stardust Dragon Assault Mode, or I'll use this guy, Dragon Knight, or I'll use this guy whose effect is you could pay 3,000 life points to discard a monster from your extra deck into the graveyard. But if you ask why, it's because I can use this effect, Miracle Synchro. I can remove, let's say I remove Stardust. I can summon him and have the same effect and stuff. So you catch my drift. Anyway, my extra deck cards are Black Rose Dragon, Daigusto Eagles, Daigusto Falcos, Daigusto Goldos, Daigusto Shrees, Hyper Psychic Blaster, Magical Android, Overmind Archfiend, Psychic Nightmare, Stardust of course, Thou Ruler Archfiend, 2 other magical androids, so total there's 3 magical androids in this deck, and a beast, a neutral beast, and Barkion. The main reason of this deck is to synchro summon. Like I said, don't put any extra cards. You can use don't use Royal Decree, but it's just in there just in case. But this deck is based on doing something, not doing something, but synchro summoning with these cards. The spell cards, kinda, like their effects will help you synchro, but once you use them all, you have to rely on the monster effects, and that can be hard. But the effects is that, if your Gusto monsters go to the graveyard, you can bring them back into your deck, so it's like a shuffle. But since you run out of spells and traps, you can just rely on the monsters, and that gets a little hard sometimes. So if people like special summoning, use Kaiser Coliseum, read its effect. If there is 1 or more monsters on the field, the controller of this card, his or her opponent cannot place a monster. So basically, if you have 1 monster on the field, your opponent cannot summon more than 1 monster. So no special summoning, no dragons, no nothing can stop this deck. Well, thank you, and this is my Gusto Psychic deck. Bye, guys.